Hey, this is Dr. Jeff Rodinas. I am a chiropractor in Lake City, Iowa, and I also own Radiance Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, Lake City 24-Hour Fitness, and some extended stay suites here in Lake City called Sanctuary Suites. The reason I'm doing this YouTube is because a year from today, spring of 2024, we are going to be building a fourplex right on this plot. The reason I'm doing this video now is now I'm going to start learning how to actually edit YouTubes and learn everything about YouTube. So this is going to be a pretty primitive video today. But I just kind of want to get that excitement going for anyone who's interested in building their own fourplex. I take Wednesdays off from my clinic. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday in the clinic taking care of patients. But on Wednesdays, I swing the hammer. That's why our YouTube is called Building Boys, Part-Time Carpenter, Full-Time Fun. And we have a lot of fun with it. So we built our own house just basically doing the same exact method. One day a week, you just work on it 10 hours on that day. You just keep working until the job's done. Did it with the extended stay suites. We also we purchased an old Baptist church that was no longer a congregation, didn't want to see it get torn down. So we offered that to our community, worked on it on Wednesdays, and a year later we had that up and running, and it's been a great thing. So we want to just continue this, and but this is gonna be the first time we utilized YouTube, and I was like, why don't we do a step-by-step every single day from day one? We video it, explain it, the how-to of the whole process, meet with the subcontractors, ask what their part of it is and why. A lot of it is the why, so we don't just tell you this is what we're doing. We want to why we're doing it this way, because there's a reason to the madness. Why am I building a fourplex versus a duplex? Well, I have the space. So 4 is better than 2, more money, more income, more money for retirement. And if the fourplex rents out to senior citizens, that's who we're basically building it for. Zero entry. People who are maybe getting a little too old to take care of their house, but way too young to go to a nursing home, or hopefully never have to. It'll be a fraction of the price of nursing homes right now. It's like up to $6,000 for a nursing home per month. So this is a much cheaper alternative and giving them their independence as well. It's definitely becoming the new change with the in-home nursing. People can come to your house and help you out. So that's what we're going to do here. If the fourplex takes off, we're going to put a duplex on each side, so have 8 total, basically just based off of the location we have and the space we have. And once again, we want to do this YouTube so that anybody in the world can literally just watch these 20-minute videos and replicate it themselves. A lot of people think, well, I'm not a carpenter. I have a full-time job as, XYZ. It's like, yeah, so do I. I have 5 other companies, but you have to have time to have fun. This is what I like to do. And real estate is the best vehicle for a passive income. And that's the other aspect, passive income. You have to make money while you sleep. So we're going to talk about that as well. Different ways to make a passive income, how it works, the tax advantages. We're going to talk to some different professionals as well. We're going to have our banker in on this, going to have a little meeting with our CPA, kind of explain the do's and do nots of rental properties and passive income. And yeah, so we want this to be a learning channel so that no longer is the process of building your own rental property daunting and too big for you to handle, because it's not. You break it up in 20-minute encounters and you got yourself your own property. So I'm going to flip this. Maybe I can't flip it. I'm just going to show you again. So after it's all said and done, we're going to have 8 on here. We're going to start with the fourplex. That's going to be the most expensive one because 4 is bigger than 2. And then after those rent out, we'll build a duplex and duplex. And I'm sure we'll do videos on those too, because maybe somebody only has space for a duplex, and we can do the duplex. That'll be a couple years down the road. So once again, this isn't going to happen until spring of 2024, and it is February 27th of 2023 right now. So I got a lot to learn about YouTube, how to edit, and I just want to make sure all my ducks are in a row so that when spring of 24 comes, we're hitting the ground hard, because every single Wednesday counts when that concrete gets poured. So please subscribe, to this channel. I'm going to be posting in the year of 2023. We're going to be doing more of the back office, not as fun of videos. We're not going to be swinging the hammer so much, but making sure our floor plans are completely correct, why we're building it a certain way. We're being very efficient with our floor plan. We've already got it designed so that it's big. It doesn't just look like a big rectangle, but yet it's very cost effective as far as we did, 28 feet span trusses versus 29, and this is why. What's 1 foot, but when it comes to cost and simplicity, there's a big difference. All these little tiny things add up to either save you a bunch of money or cost you a lot of money, and we're going to go through all that as well. The great thing about real estate is it is recession proof. You are in control of your rents. I don't have anything in the stock market or anything. I don't trust to just give my money to, some random blue chip company and like, oh, it's just going to do better. I like to be hands-on. I like to be in control of, okay, this is what rent is. Okay, inflation went up 10%. We're going to put rent up as well, and this is why. And so you're always following the markets with your rents, and you're in complete control. You have a passive income. You don't have to pay nearly as much taxes on real estate because it's considered passive versus earned income. Much less tax on it versus, my income from a chiropractic clinic or whatever job you have. A lot of deductions. There is depreciation. So whatever cost this ends up costing, we'll have a better look at 2024. I'm having the expectation, fingers crossed, that lumber and materials are going to go way down as we sadly kind of sink into a little more of a recession. Interest rates go up, but building materials typically go down. So if we have our ducks in a row, we should make this work. So we'll talk about the why we are doing real estate. Why is this guy who's a chiropractor doing other stuff? When you're a chiropractor, you should be doing okay. It's like, yeah, but I also don't want to be a chiropractor my whole life. I want to have freedom. So we're going to go into that, but this is our first video. I had an email actually from one of my coworkers. Subscribe, hit the notification, because we're going to continue to post videos throughout 2023. Keep the hype up. When 2024 comes, we're going to hit the ground running and start swinging the hammer on that property. It's going to be fun. 0 entry so that more handicap accessible, and the community loves it. So Building Boys, we're going to have a website up here shortly as well, thebuildingboys.com. You can email us, askbuildingboys@gmail.com. And I kept the @gmail because I just don't want to pay monthly for a certain email, which I don't think is really necessary. So yeah, it's @gmail. I don't care. Yeah, keep in touch, and this will be fun.